Hello everyone,
Game
Adam's
is
Gaming back
kicked off.
again here. Um, just realised that the commentators are on, so I'll turn them off. I don't think this will save, but if it doesn't, I'll do a second one. It'll just be known as part 2. So, um, currently looking for trying to turn down the commentator. There we go. Turn all them down. Right, there we go. Right, because you'll not be able to hear me if I didn't have that on. So, off. So, this is the Ultimate Team video. So this is the hybrid team that I've done yesterday. So I'm just gonna sort of give you a run around of them and tell you how they can play and show you examples of them. So here's Iniesta. It's filed pretty quickly. Um, Thiago, brilliant player, crosses it in. It's unlucky for Benedict Taudes to get ahead on that, but it's cleared away. Um, So this is just a team, and I'm just gonna give you a run around of them and tell you how to play. Just want to show you is just how to play, etc. So here's Iniesta, bolting down the wing, gets in and just can't quite get it in. Sergio Ramos tries to get above the big Russian. The reason why I'm playing against the Russian team is just to show you how to how the defense play against big players, because I know the Russian players are always tall and they're very strong and compact. So I wanted just to show you this Russian video against this team. Thiago wins it back, defending from the Spanish man, gives it to Alvaro Morata. He cuts in, gives it to Iniesta. Iniesta just can't find the pass. Not often you see that happening. And there's Iniesta not misplacing the pass. Um, Another advantage of this formation is that you shouldn't really concede very much as well. So here's David Villa. Not doesn't really have an awful lot of pace, but does have a good shot on him. One back by David Villa. It was an awful pass. My own fault there. Thiago trying to win the ball back for the side. Can't quite get it back, but that's okay. Pretty strange start. Pretty not as fast as the last two teams that I've showed you. So not like they're not as agile, not as as pacey or anything, or not as strong or anything like that. They just don't seem to be as uh like fit, or that seem to be a bit lethargic compared to the last side. So just hopefully that doesn't work out. Just hopefully it doesn't work out this way. Throughout the game, hopefully this is just the way they start. But again, this is a defending formation I'm playing with, so um, that's the reason why we're probably not going to score an awful lot of goals. So if you're not the best defender in the world, or not the best, if you feel that you're a bit nervous defending and struggle to defend an awful lot, and every time there's a attack from a team you just seem to concede, the best formation to play is a 5-3-2, because every time I play against somebody, if so, I get beat once every 10 games, but that's really good. That's signs that and usually every match I would concede maybe one, but this is for people that concede maybe two or three a match and struggle to keep out every attack. Here's Thiago, passes to David Villa. Again, I said yesterday I didn't have enough money for the team to complete. So anyway, here's Alvaro Morata. Gets turned around his man there. Nearly a score. It's 27 minutes in. Somehow Sergio Ramos is hitting the corners. Don't know why. One of the tallest players in the team, and he's hitting the corners. What a brilliant win back by him. It's Benedict Taudes go for goal, and drifts well wide, and it goes out for a corner actually. And Sergio Ramos will swing it back in, and good defending again. This time it goes to Thiago, good save. David Villa can't quite get his feet sorted to kick it into the net, and it falls to the Dynamo Moscow man again. Seems to be good pressure now from the, the hybrid side. Lichtsteiner, Thiago can't quite get his feet sorted there. but unfortunately it's offside against Liechtenstein. So free kick to Dynamo Moscow, clears up towards the big man up front. Uh, well won by uh, Sergio Ramos. He heads it on, and now here's Alvaro Morata. Brilliant play by Alvaro Morata. Brilliant. Cuts it back to here's that. Cuts it back to Marquisio. And eventually he buries the ball. And like I said in the last game, I didn't think he was going to be much of a threat when he's playing, but there you go. Straight away, Marquisio, well, not straight away, I wouldn't say that. 35 minutes in, we finally got a goal. But like I said, just 15 minutes into the game, I said this is a defending formation. You shouldn't expect too many goals from it. You should expect one or two, but you shouldn't struggle with defending because you have so many men at the back and to help you at the back. But anyway, here's Alvaro Morata. Wins the ball, tries to get it on goal, but it's a free kick for the pressure that was placed on him, of which Liechtenstein will swing in towards the centre backs. It's crossed in, it's a good clearance. Unfortunately, it was towards Andres Iniesta, actually towards Chiellini, who should have actually easily won that because his header and his miles above the rest of the people. It's crossed in this time towards Sergio Ramos. Good save by the goalkeeper. Jordi Alba was coming in there. I don't know why Jordi Alba was up front, but I realised actually went on attacking there, which I didn't want to, so we'll go back to balance. Sergio Ramos with the cross towards Thiago, and it deflects in off Giorgino Chiellini, and the score is now 2-0. I wouldn't say it's well deserved, but it's just what you get from luck, and it's just the way this 5-3-2 formation works. Players get forward. Chiellini, like I said in the last episode, won't be coming forward for corners and stuff like that. And there you go. He comes forward, and look what he's done. Concedes, scores a goal. Not concedes, supposed to say concede there. So yeah, the Dynamo Moscow have now been done in within 5 minutes, and they look dead and buried now. But you never know. In the last episode with German Bundesliga side, we were 2-0 up and it went 2-1. It was a nervous last 10 minutes for the side. Here's Jordi Alba using his electric pace down the wing. Gives it in to David Villa. And David Villa, of course, doesn't miss with his first shot of the game. Results in a goal. And what a performance from David Villa. What a performance. If you'd like to know what difficulty this is on, because we're winning so much of a margin, it's on Legendary, so it is, which is one difficulty above the biggest in this season. So that would be Ultimate, the biggest. So straight to kick off, Chiellini is forced into challenge. Is it going to be a red card or going to be a yellow card? He's going to get a yellow card because it seemed just to break our whole defence up in there. And Sergio Ramos is going to have to help out. What defend that was there from Sergio Ramos on the line. It's half time in this one, and it's a pretty high score. And I'm pretty happy with the defence so far. Good defending the last couple of minutes there. Benedict Tavares instead of, I thought it was Chiellini, but clearly it was Benedict Tavares seen there. Good defending by the man. Cuts in to help the defence out and prevents a goal from being conceded. So good defending by the German. Here's Lichtsteiner down the wing. Lichtsteiner fires one in. Not where I intended it to go, but it's nothing to worry about because so far I think that the score is okay. If we were only winning 1-0 and we just conceded, like, what defending again, absolutely fantastic defending from Giorgino Chiellini, and gives it to Iniesta. He finds David Villa, gets intercepted by a strong big man up front. Just letting you know that if you just watch David Villa there in the first half, he played absolutely fantastic. He played out of his skin, in my opinion. If you should like to pursue him, he's only 950 coins, so shouldn't be a bother buying him. So he's a great player in my opinion, and if you want to buy him, again, he's only 950 coins. So 53 minutes in, and awful defending there. No, people couldn't get their feet started in the defence, but thankfully the shot is straight down Ter Stegen's throat, and he catches easily. Here's Marquisio, gives it to Lichtsteiner. He finds Alvaro Morata, tries to turn, but good defending, or I wouldn't say good defending, just good. Good with his presence in the area. Lichtsteiner to Morata, to Marquisio, to Lichtsteiner, to Marquisio, back to Thiago. Iniesta, Thiago, Marquisio, to David Villa, to Thiago. Oh, very, very good play, very fast, quick bit of play there from the team, but was very unlucky to get in. But here comes a counter attack now from Dynamo Moscow, and see if the defence can keep well organised and good defending again by Lichtsteiner. Absolutely fantastic player. 950 coins, absolute bargain. So I'm just gonna warn you here before it cuts off. The It only lets you record for 15 minutes. So if the 15 minutes goes up, unfortunately it'll cut off. But I'll make sure to continue the episode on the other one. So if I cut off here or anything, you'll just know that it was a great save, absolutely fantastic save from Ter Stegen there. Chipped the goalkeeper, and it was a good save by Ter Stegen. Just letting you know that it might go off, but I will certainly give you the rest of it in the part 2 of this, which should be found in the rest of my YouTube channel. Anyway, here's David Villa on the counter attack. Gives it to Alvaro Morata. He finds Lichtsteiner. He finds David Villa. Out to Marquisio. To David Villa. To Marquisio. Can't get his feet sorted, unfortunately. Man who's already scored a goal, but unfortunately can't get his feet sorted there to give it in to David Villa again for David Villa to finish. So far I think this has been a very, very good performance from the team, and I really would recommend you buying them. I think that they were a bit slow at the start to start off with, but I think they were a bit nervous possibly, but I think they've grown into the game as the game's went on. I think it's been a much better performance from the men, and what a goal. What a goal from Dynamo Moscow. And that's just an example of how good the Russians are sometimes. Like the first shot, well, I wouldn't say first shot, couple of shots, and their first shot, really the trouble Ter Stegen, results in a goal. So that's just really to tell you that you should always keep the foot in the gas. Like that's what that just says. Because if you take your foot off the gas, like I just did, you concede. So as you can see now, it's 3-1. At least there's plenty of goals for you to observe in this game. So at least this one's a bit more eventful, and at least you'll find this one a bit more enjoyable, hopefully. So 74 minutes in here, and I have warned you already that this may cut off, but I promise to do the part 2 of this. Hopefully it's found in the rest of my YouTube channel. Sergio Ramos passes to Marquisio. Marquisio found Iniesta. Gives it back to Marquisio. He gives it to I don't know. Literally don't know. It was Thiago actually. It's Thiago to Morata. Good save by the goalkeeper that time. Trying to rebuild the lead there, the squad, but very good save by the Dynamo Moscow goalkeeper. And this team, in my opinion, played brilliantly. Just unfortunate for Dynamo Moscow scoring a wonder goal there 5 minutes ago, but that was just in my opinion luck. But some other people may say that was a brilliant goal. I do think it was a brilliant goal, but with their sort of first effort and goal, it sort of warns me that Ter Stegen isn't the best of goalkeepers ever. But the best goalkeeper, if you have more money, is Manuel Neuer, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Like, great defending from Lichtsteiner again. That's all I've said this majority of this game. Lichtsteiner. I wouldn't be surprised if he got man of the match. David Villa holds the ball up, gives it to Thiago. Unfortunately, his touch lets him down, and it's given out the next player out in the wing. And I thought that was a bad tackle there from Marquisio, but he comes back again and swallows up for the defence. Chiellini out to Thiago, to Alba, back to Thiago, to Iniesta. Iniesta plays the ball down towards Alvaro Morata. Good ball towards the Spanish man himself, but bad touch. That's one thing that Alvaro Morata lacks is just his pace sometimes. His pace lets him down, but his finishing is absolutely deadly, and I would definitely rate him for the finishing. 89 minutes in here, and the score remains 3-1. I think the die was cast a couple of minutes ago now. As you can see, there's 2 minutes out of time, but I think the die has been cast a good while ago. 3-1 to the side, and really they do have goals in them, which suggests that if you're playing online against anybody, they'll be well locked up team. They'll be like a good team that are good at defending and